Hello there, and thanks for clicking. Have you ever pictured Niagara Falls completely naked? You have. Well, on March 29th, 1848, Niagara Falls ran dry. Look it up, and have a nice day.
Welcome to a very polite commentary. Today I'm going to be talking about what items you should have in a commentary. Now, I'm new to making commentary, so I look forward to your comments on the items that I'm going to talk about. Some of the things are having an introduction, having a sweet teaser or preview, having a shout out or a shout up, as I'm going to discuss, asking for likes or dislikes, commenting and how to comment and how to receive comments graciously. And also a little bit about decent gameplay. And here comes the C4 that you guys saw in the preview. Boom. First of all, do you need to have an introduction? I have one. It was made by Assaultive. They have super great rates. Check out their page in the description below. And also, I like to feature a little bit about Canada, or maybe some interesting facts. Today was about Niagara Falls running dry. I did a project on that as a kid, and as I recall, I got a good mark, and it was pretty interesting. Second thing, have a sweet teaser or preview. This is a technique I first saw, pretty recently on a TGN YouTube video. TGN is kind of like a network, kind of like Machinima. They're not as big as Machinima, don't get me wrong, but click here on the screen to learn about what's going on at this particular user's channel. He can tell you about TGN and point you in the right direction if you have some interest. His name is The Awful Gamer Vids. He's an excellent YouTube commentator. He's going places. Now, this is not a shout out to him because his channel is more established than mine, and he's got some pretty sweet commentaries. This is more of what I call a shout up. When you learn something from somebody on YouTube, it pays to mention it and then tell them that they're doing a good job. So that's what I'm doing. Do you need to show class layouts? Do you guys really care what I use to kill guys with? I don't know. I don't usually care what people are doing, but you know what? It takes up about 30 seconds or a minute, and sometimes you need all the content that you can gather to cover the 8-minute commentary. So I use the SCAR with extended mags and the ACOG scope, and I throw the riot shield on my back. This was because if you didn't have Overkill Pro, if you had a machine gun secondary, you couldn't put any attachments on it, and I thought, wow, that's terrible. So I would put the riot shield on my back, riot shield's a primary weapon, and then I would throw the attachments on the first primary. But now I just recently got Overkill Pro, and that allows you to put attachments on your secondary primary. And do you even care that I run flash grenades over stun grenades because of the greater area of effect? Probably not. I also call C4 Canadian Bacon. Does anybody know what Canadian Bacon is? If you don't, check out my first video. Next is actual shoutouts. Now, this is only to be done when you're shouting out to a channel that you genuinely think is going to go places. Today's shout out is to Daemonator1234. He is a great dude, and when you go to his channel, please tell him that I sent you. And this is how we know when shout outs work. A lot of times people ask or pretend to ask for likes or favorites. I have no problem with this. If you have made a video and you've put some hard work and some effort into it, feel free to ask for a like or a favorite. This is called the law of reciprocity. That's a tongue twister. Practice it. You'll get extra points at school for using those big words. The idea behind this law is that others will reciprocate in a kind way if you have treated them well. The world gives to those that give to the world. So at this point, I'm going to say, if you're still here and you haven't gone to fold your socks, please hit the like button. And now I'm going to talk about commenting. And hopefully I'm going to insert a little video clip here of me asking for comments.
Below me. below me.
And now back to commenting. Please leave comments that are fresh and thoughtful. Which parts of the video were your favorite? Was anything new or different? Personally, I only put critical thoughts or concerns in personal messages. YouTubers are sensitive people. And if you talk badly about our videos, we really want to punch you in the face. So do tell us what city you live in. If you do put critical thoughts in the comments, please don't leave them to the very end of the comment. Always end with a final bonus thought. Do you have decent gameplay? Sometimes I do. And to be honest, I record and post the best gameplay that I can. Which means a lot of my gameplay goes straight into the garbage. And I'm trying to get better. But you know what? Mostly I'm going to try to couple my decent gameplay with insightful remarks. Which means always take notes or practice your commentary before you do it. If you think this is my first time reading this, well, sadly to say, you're wrong. This is probably my 5th attempt to get this commentary recorded, and I can see right here on my Windows Media Player that my video is only 3/4 of the way done. And basically, I have exhausted my notes. So at this point, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite movies that you should probably watch. It came out in 1994, 1 year before Pulp Fiction. No, it came out in 1993. And it's called True Romance. A truly exceptional movie, one of my favorites. And the title really is misleading. It sounds like a lovey-dovey, epic movie that only chicks want to go see. And actually, it's quite the opposite. So if you have a girl, take her to see it. She will think you're being all you know what, I mean, rent it or get it somehow. Let me tell you a bit about who's in it, first of all. Christian Slater is the star, Patricia Arquette, quite the yummy mummy, Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken, one of my personal favorites, Bronson Pinchot, Samuel L. Jackson, and Saul Rubinek, who starred in one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation, the one where he kidnaps Data. Yeah, I'm a bit of a geek, but honestly, if you're watching YouTube videos, so are you. Now let's read the synopsis of what this video is about on IMDb. Clarence marries hooker Alabama. Already we're off to a good start. He steals cocaine from her pimp and tries to sell it in Hollywood, while the owners of the coke try to reclaim it. It's an epic movie. Check it out. You will get points from the girlfriend because there is some romance in the movie. And you'll love it because it's totally for bros. I forgot to mention that we came back from a huge deficit in this game. Basically, it was a well-fought game. Everyone had fun. And I know I did.